Hello everybody, Khadirah Muhammad here from succeedingwithsystems.com, your systems implementation engineer, helping you learn all things tech, automation, and systems related so you can automate your way to freedom. In this video, we're going to be talking about how you can utilize the RSS by Zapier tool so you can post new RSS feed items into automatically scheduling them on Buffer. Now, if you haven't already checked out a couple of my other videos that already shows you how to use Zapier in order to publish RSS item feeds into Twitter or onto your Facebook page or any other social media app, I totally suggest that you do that. If this is your first time ever hearing about an RSS feed, let me explain what that is real quickly. So RSS stands for really simple syndication. And this is a text file that gets automatically updated whenever a new blog, a personal blog, or a popular news site makes a new content update. And it's really used for automation like this. People also use it to keep up with the news and content, so that way they don't necessarily have to go automatically to like the actual blog post or into the actual website. It's kind of cool. It's been around for over 20 years, and some people use them very regularly, and other people use them for automated stuff like me. Now, what's the use case for this? Let's say you have a blog, you're posting on it regularly, and you want to make sure that your blog post gets syndicated to your social media sites. Well, if you use an app like Buffer, you'll be able to schedule out your social media posts. And now we're just going to connect the two little automations together. You got your RSS feed that gets automatically updated on its own, and you have your Buffer app that's going to automatically schedule your social media. Now we're going to automatically schedule new content updates via the RSS feed, and we're gonna schedule them inside of Buffer just like that. So let's go hop into my computer, and I'm gonna show you how you can do this right now. Hey everybody, and welcome to my computer. Now I'm gonna be showing you how you're gonna be able to automatically send out your new blog posts and automatically update all your social media profiles using Buffer. So this is pretty good instead of you like automatically, or not automatically, but mainly creating a new Zap for every single social profile you have. If you're already using Buffer to automate your social media posts, this is a perfect Zap. So in order to get this together, you're going to need your RSS feed, and you're going to need a Buffer account that's already active. It has your social media channels included and added and integrated into your Buffer account. Now again, to find your RSS feed, this is especially true if you have a WordPress blog, all you have to do is go to your WordPress blog and then put in, not hashtag, but / feed. And you should see this HTML, XML code. You don't need to know how to read this, but this is the code that we need in order to put all this together. So we're going to be using Buffer, and we're going to be using RSS by Zapier. Now, let's go right here into my Zapier account, and we're going to try this template right now. Okay, so now we're in here, and of course, we're going to put in our RSS item feed. Let me move my face over there. So we're going to take, and all we need is the URL. So we're going to copy the URL. We're going to go back to Zapier. We're going to paste it here. If you have a username or password associated with your feed, like it's blocked by that, then you can put that there. If not, you should leave that all blank. And for trigger item, just keep it as the recommended one, the GUID/URL. If you're more fancy with it, you can choose the other ones, but it's going to include another level of like analytical stuff and advanced stuff. So now click continue. We click test trigger, and now Zapier is going to bring up the blog post, the most recent blog post on our website. Again, you're going to need to have a blog post on there in order to do this. We'll click continue, and now we're going to add it as a Buffer item in Buffer. So if you're not already connected to Buffer, you want to sign in and get that all connected. Boom, and now we've connected our Buffer account. We'll click continue. And now you want to choose what profile you want to do this for. So if you have multiple, you may have to do a new Zap every single time you want to add like a new Buffer item to a different profile, because you're going to do this like one profile at a time from my understanding. And if you're pretty good with multi-step Zaps, you can actually do this all in one Zap account, so that's pretty cool. But that's for advanced stuff. If you're in my Zapier courses and my Zapier coaching, I've shown you how to create multi-step Zaps, so you can do this all in one go, and without having to create like individual Zaps. You can actually put them in one Zap. But that's again for my courses and stuff on succeedingwithsystems.com. Now we're going to put in the actual text that we want to have shown in our Facebook page when we add stuff to buffer. So here I'm going to say our latest blog post is up. I'm going to do colon means a little bit more. So this is the actual title that's going to automatically be put in by Zapier. Boom. Now, if you have a photo that should be specifically assigned to your link, you can put that here. But what's cool is that the link is going to bring up whatever picture that's on my blog post anyway. So you don't have to really worry about that too much. Now, top, what this means is if you say yes, then it says this update will be sent next instead of being added to the bottom of your buffer. That means it's going to be added to the top. It'll be the next post that gets automatically created. If you want for that to happen, you can put true. If you want it to be added to the last, like on your list of buffer items, if you want it to be just, in the queue with the rest of the stuff, you're going to put false. So we'll put false. For now, what that means is if you put yes, then this update will be sent immediately instead of being added to buffer. So that means these posts will be sent automatically. They're not going to be added to your buffer. They're not going to be going in accordance with the schedule that you have in buffer. And that's up to you if you want it to be sent immediately whenever a new post is created, or if you want it to be sent in a schedule that you already have in buffer, then you can do that as well. So now I'm going to click update. And now we're going to test this blog post to be sent into our buffer schedule. So I'm going to click test and continue, and we'll see if it works. Okay, so it says that an update was sent to buffer 1 second ago. So we can check that by going into buffer, and you just want to go into your buffer account, and it should be something that says in queues. So let me zoom in a little bit more. So I click publishing under calendar, but under queues, this is the channel, right? Because I created that Zap. So all that automation happens for my Facebook page. So I click my Facebook page, and now we see that in accordance to my schedule in buffer, my latest blog post is going to be shared tomorrow, June 22nd. And specifically, it's going to be shared June 22nd, down here at 10:57 a.m. because that is my schedule, okay? So as you guys can see, we were able to make that immediately and automatically, and every single time a new blog post gets created, it'll be sent to buffer via my schedule. It'll be sent at the bottom of the queue, and it'll be sent via the schedule that I have set up in buffer. That's how you do that. It's pretty easy, right? Thanks so much for watching.
So I really hope that tutorial helped you out, and I hope it gave you a lot of clarity in teaching you how to create that Zap I just showed you how to do. Now, if you would like to make this so much easier for you, maybe your team members, your marketers, and whoever else is on your team, if you'd actually like to buy that Zap so that way you can have it forever, you can click below and go to our Zapier store. So that way you can actually not only get the exact link to the Zap that I just created, you'll also get a detailed video tutorial, and you'll get a written out standard operating procedure showing you how to create that Zap again and again and again, and you'll have it all for one low price. You just got to go to our Zapier store. So click that link in the description, go to our website, and you'll be able to get this Zap right now.